I'm Keith Harding. I actually head up the wound healing section within the Department of Dermatology and Wound Healing, but I'm also the Sub-Dean for Innovation and Engagement within the School of Medicine. The wound healing group within the School of Medicine has been in existence for many years. It's changed over time and has had different names and different sizes. The main purpose of this group is to try and provide an academic background to what is an important but often neglected clinical problem, that is wound healing. Surprisingly, in the United Kingdom, 5% of healthcare spend is spent on wounds. At the same time, 9 and 12% of healthcare spend is spent on cancer and heart disease. But the level of knowledge, interest and research support for wound healing is nowhere near the support that we have for cancer and heart disease. We're not jealous, we're not envious. What we're saying is that if we focus on a subject such as wound healing, we can make a big difference for patients who have wounds that don't heal, or we're trying to understand how we might improve or optimize the healing thereof. The wound healing group here in the School of Medicine in its current form has existed for the past 20 years. We have been self-funded from our inception. We have managed to obtain a reasonable amount of academic grant funding, a reasonable amount of funding from the NHS, but we have also had large amounts of support from commercial concerns. Indeed, we've been working with some commercial concerns for over 20 years. What we do is provide for those commercial concerns who have an interest in developing a business or evaluating a product that may be useful in wound healing in 4 ways. Either by undertaking basic research, performing clinical trials or clinical evaluations of products, providing research support in the form of education and training for employees within that company, and providing general consultancy advice. That has enabled us to be self-funded for the past 20 years. It has enabled us to grow in a managed way over that 20-year period. What we've also been able to do because of that guaranteed funding is develop what we believe is the most comprehensive and sophisticated form of service to patients who have wound healing problems. Currently within Cardiff and Newport, the whole team see around 9,000 patients a year with wounds and wound healing problems. It is now recognised both nationally and internationally that there is a focus on wound healing in Wales which cannot be rivalled anywhere else in the world. As a consequence of that, what we're doing is talking to the Wales Assembly Government to seek funding and support to create a Welsh wound initiative that brings together all academic groups focused in wound healing in Wales, coordinates the provision of healthcare to patients in the NHS in Wales, and acts as a magnet for further inward investment in Wales for companies who are interested in or focused on the development of new therapies for wound healing problems. Already in the bioscience sector in Wales, wound healing companies are the biggest employer within the country. But what we honestly believe is that because of the national and international reputation we and others working in the field of wound healing in Wales have, we will be able to attract even further investment to Wales and provide better health and better wealth for the country. The medical school is interested in forging links with anyone and everyone that actually has a legitimate and sensible reason for working with us. We are working with universities at a global level where there is a strategic fit. We are working with the NHS at an all Wales and in some ways at an all UK level. We are working with commercial concerns, both spin-outs of the university, small startups, small to medium-sized enterprise, and also global corporations. And what we in the medical school in Cardiff are keen to do is to demonstrate very clearly and very professionally that we have a set of skills and capabilities that can provide an enormous amount of support for people working with us in the field of medical research and clinical disciplines.